I don't like this zone. Just saying.
And with that, hey there guys, I am Sonic Ghost.
I forgot the order. Hey guys, Sax226 here.
How could you? You're the one who typed up the order. I am Ken Meister LP.
And I'm Matt from Metropolis. Sorry.
And why you quiet all of a sudden?
I don't know, because I thought I was being interrupted.
Like, this is probably my second least favorite zone, and next to, well, the answer should be totally obvious, but...
Well, the biggest reason why I don't like this zone so much is because, well, actually, it's one of the reasons. The pit.
The pit.
I think you just went past it. So
no, I didn't. It's not in this one. It's in the second zone. But the pit, pretty much, if you guys don't know what the pit is, if you fall into this, actually, it's something similar to that. If you fall down, there's gonna be this spike pit, but there's no way out. And that's supersonic. You gotta wait it out. There's no way for you to get around it.
I feel like this zone is a lot more
grabbing things and walking at them.
I love doing that.
I don't know if y'all said this already, but this game was not designed for supersonic, damn it.
No,
it was not. This was the first game he was in, so he's the glitchiest in this game. Case in point, right there.
But as I was saying, I feel like this stage, like this zone, is a lot more convoluted than it needs to be.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there at some points.
I actually like this zone. This is one of my favorites, both the music track and the level itself. It's really puzzly. It's really puzzly and platformy, and I kind of like that because it's all about timing.
It really is, actually.
Timing I really like. It adds that extra dimension of challenge.
Like sometimes I kind of get lost here, and I don't like that factor as well. It's kind of easy to get lost here sometimes. When you're trying to speed through it, you might backtrack by accident.
Yes.
I find myself
Sonic games are not one of those kind of games I usually like to do that because of how, detailed and structurous some of the Sonic games can be, so...
Pretty much. I mean, most of them are supposed to just be, about the speed, and
wait, what's the point of those
platform.
shields if you're supersonic? Because I noticed that they
thank
changed
God that wasn't
right
Oh my god!
Okay, as for what the reasoning is behind having a shield when you're supersonic, it only really comes into play in Sonic 3 alone. Not Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic 3 alone. In Sonic 3 alone, you can actually use the shield powers as supersonic, believe it or not. The bubble shield the bounce attack from the bubble shield actually works for supersonic in Sonic 3 alone.
I never knew that.
The shield is pretty much useless with supersonic.
So I assume they took that out in 3 and Knuckles because of hypersonic.
Well,
really, Lester?
Shut up, by the way. But I think maybe the reason they took it out, because it actually kind of sounds more like a glitch to me. It sounds like that wasn't supposed to be in the game.
Well, then again, in the Gumball bonus stage, you can actually turn super if you have enough rings in Sonic 3 alone.
I never knew you can do that either, because...
Yeah, it is hilarious.
Usually when I'm playing the game, I'm only just playing it linked up, so I never really get to try out things in the exclusives as much, so...
I started playing it on ROM, so I only had Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles alone for the longest time until I got the two patched together. And then I had a Sonic and Knuckles ROM.
Okay, I know the oil zone has a good amount of fans for it, but there's something about it to me just feels kind of boring, and it's just sort of there. It's not an annoying zone by any facts, but it's just eh.
Yeah, but what about with some of the enemies here? I'm trying to remember. I heard the name the other day. It's the octopus, but they have an actual name. They're not called octopus.
It's not an Octorok because this is not Legend of Zelda.
That too, actually.
Oh, if that kid from that co-commentary episode I did recently was in here, I would so just... Matt, you'll see what I'm talking about when I get around to uploading part 33, I think it is.
Which by the time we upload this, I'll probably be up anyways.
Yeah.
But yes, Oil Ocean. Now, something we haven't brought up already is from Hilltop Zone onwards, there were actually more zones to be planned. One in between Mystic Cave Zone and, well, actually not anything between, but there were extra stages to be planned in this game, and we're pretty much going to go past where all of them would be in this part. What's everyone's take on the beta stages of Sonic?
I've never played the beta stages.
I've never played them yet.
I've seen playthroughs of the beta stages, so I guess I'm probably the only other one that kind of can say something then.
Yeah,
they're okay, but half of them really do just feel like they're not finished, especially one called Rock Zone.
Okay,
Not
now
finished at all.
Best zone
talking-
name
I'm
ever.
I'm talking less about Sonic 2 Lost Worlds and more so about Sonic 2 Long version. So,
Yeah, I know
Wood
what you meant,
Zone,
though.
Dust Hill, and Wood Zone, Dust Hill Zone, Genocide City Zone, and Hidden Palace.
Genocide.
The only
wait a
two I
second,
guess I can-
Genocide City Zone. Are you serious?
Genocide City, yes, I
Yeah.
am not kidding.
Genocide City.
Yeah, I know. Genocide City, all bad. That's why it wasn't released. But,
Well, how's that?
the only
Crap.
two I guess I could really comment on would be the Hidden Palace Zone and then the what was the other one? The Wood
Dust
something?
Hill,
No, Wood something.
Wood
Yeah.
Zone,
Woods. Oh, I was very close.
yeah.
Wood
Pretty-
Zone. Yeah,
yeah,
those are the
Wood
only
Zone.
two because I played those in the Sonic Long version. They're okay. The Hidden Palace Zone felt the most complete. That's for sure. And
You know,
if that was in the game, I would actually like it.
The hilarious thing is, in
Uh.
Sonic 2 Long version, is if you complete Act 2 of Hidden Palace Zone, you get a perfect bonus that you'd normally get in a special stage.
Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense.
And
does it?
the point markers that you would get after jumping over certain points past the end sign in Sonic 1, those appear as well.
What? Oh, there's a spike there.
And
Yeah,
It's like
I
they
kind of
placed
almost
it
pulled
because
up
they
a
knew
little
you would
glitch
get-
there.
it's like they placed them there because they knew you were gonna do this.
Actually, they kind of did because there's a glitch there where I pulled it off a handful of times. Where if you launch yourself up in the right angle, you glitch through the level and then you're on like a different upper path.
Does
And they
the-
know people who are gonna do that, so that's why they put those spikes there to prevent you from trying to do that any more than you are.
Something tells me that Sonic 2 isn't exactly what you'd call a stable game because I've seen so many glitches in this.
Well, the thing
Well-
is, this game kind of got a little rushed near the end because it was supposed to be released near the Christmas holiday. So they had to kind of finish up everything they had. So some bugs I
Sonic
guess left in.
Tuesday, then.
And yet people still obsessed with it despite its problems. They go all
Well, it's
nostalgic
mostly
over it.
because of the speed factor. It's one of the fastest Sonic games out there, especially for the 2D side.
Primarily
I don't care
because
if it's got
Sonic
so
isn't
many- if-
restricted in his.
If
you
it's
know,
got cheap
picture.
enemy placement problems and such, then not the head.
There's Supersonic. And bug mode.
But I'd rather not have to resort to like fixing the cheap, you know,
Can I
That's-
wait?
it's-
Before
through
we
forceful methods.
Yeah, what do you want to say
can
there, Matt?
I was gonna ask if I can interject. I actually really like this zone a lot because this has a lot of memories to me. Mostly because when I got to this zone, I was so pumped because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so far in the game. I'm so far in the game. Like, okay,
You died,
like
didn't you?
I got this. No, I got to Metropolis zone and died. Then,
Close enough.
Yeah,
Metropolis zone.
yeah, that was like the zone. I was like, God damn it! I was so close to beating it too.
Whoa.
I kind of like Violation as well. Yes,
Had a thought and lost it, didn't you?
I think so.
I think so, who knows?
Compression errors. How?
I found a way to fix that later on, but this playthrough's already kind of done, so I can't go back
That's
and
the
fix it.
thing. The shield animation, even with Camtasia, I can't get it to run right. I get it
I
flickering.
only found
to
one
and
way to
from.
get this to
Well,
work.
Lester, I have a solution to fix it as of right now.
I actually know how to fix it, though. I can't do it for this playthrough because it's too late.
Well,
I
I
want to
mean,
hear yours first, Ken.
right now.
Well,
Time paradox. No, I'm just kidding.
the way I know how to fix this is I can record it off my Dazzle and then render the raw video in Camtasia, and then the shield looks perfectly fine. That's
Wait,
what I'm doing
you-
with my X playthrough.
Wait, what
The
are you?
only solution
what are you
I could
playing
have
this
to
to?
fix the. Oh, sorry, you go, Ken.
What are you playing this to? Are you playing this to like emulator? or
I had to
something?
play this one through an emulator, yeah.
Hmm.
But even then, the raw footage still showed the shield intact, so if I did the same strategy, it probably would have worked. But I've
Hmm.
already produced the footage from my main editing program, Power Director, so I kind of can't go back and fix that now. Especially because the raw footage is kind of corrupted. Now we really have this stuff. And yeah, the longest zone
Longest
in the
zone in the
game,
game.
Metropolis Zone. This is the only
God.
zone in the game that has 3 acts, and guess what? We're spending the rest of this part here.
My
Hate those guys.
Okay, Metropolis Zone, like I said, was the stopping point of my childhood. I could always get to this zone, but I couldn't beat it. Mostly because, well, this zone has a lot of freaking
Hate
gimmicks
that
to
thing
it.
too.
Hate the
Well-
crab. The crab is a is a bunch of bullshit. Like
Shell
starfish.
crackers, asterons,
And wait for the last
slicers.
one. Wait for the
I'm,
last
I'm gonna get to my worst part of the stage in just a second. Like,
one. Sorry,
yeah, the slicers are
phobia.
part of it, but once you get to a certain part later on into the stage, I'm gonna start ranting on that part. Oh,
There we go. Too fast.
And we went too fast and get squished.
Oh, Lester! I guess you could say that you just got screwed.
Wireless
Okay, and there's my pun. No, I'm here till Thursday.
Oh my god.
was that thud loud enough to wake up your whole family?
No, but my sister walked past, she's just like,
What are you doing in there?
Oh boy.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, okay, this is the part, like, right here, like, when you get to the top and then all of a sudden, like, a slicer comes up, it's like, did they,
I
like,
hate that part. I hate it
that's
the
like
most.
the worst part of the stage, is it's going up those freaking screws and then a slicer hits you, it's like, is that even, like, avoidable in it?
It is
and-
mostly
and
if you
I-
have invincibility or supersonic. That's really one of the best ways to
Because I
avoid it.
actually think because of that kind of stuff, this stage is built around relying on supersonic and or invincibility. Because see, they place it in such a way you need to take an alternative path behind that one enemy just to kill it.
And I'm wasting it, by the way.
I want to say rely on it because there are some points, like, when you go through the teleporters, somehow supersonic will just fall through them.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. That's a weird glitch that happens from time to time. I don't know what exactly triggers it. It's just
I know
weird.
what triggers it. Don't hold right or left when you go through the teleporter. Well, actually, it's not a teleporter, it's more just a tube. But yes, just don't hold.
It's a
just
tube.
let go of the
Why did
controller.
you skip that ring? Oh, there you go. Good boy, Lester. Good
just-
boy.
We know
just let
klepto, but
go
at
of
the same time,
controller
I'm trying to be careful.
quickly, and when you go through the tube, you won't even fall through, which is good because the point is, Supersonic is traveling so fast that he pretty much glitches through the wall when he collides with the end path of it.
Oh, I heard
So,
that
See
glitch.
that
I just
glitch?
didn't think that was how it, would
yeah,
fall through.
it's by pushing left or right. It's
I mean,
basically through you're holding left to basically get to full momentum when you get
Oh,
to the
hey,
end of
Slicer,
it.
why are you at the end of that slow freaking platform where you can just hit me and then probably most likely fall into the pit? I can barely talk today. Ah.
See, because if I was normal Sonic, my editing trick would be troll face right there. Because that thing's a troll.
I think it's a
Why, have you done a lot of funny editing in this or something?
Well, not this one. I didn't start my funny editing until like after Sonic 4, I think.
In other words, Mega Man X.
Mega Man X, Glover, games like that. Future games, pretty much.
I'm
Boing,
looking
boing,
forward to that
boing, boing,
playthrough. I'm looking
Oh,
forward to
Slicer.
that playthrough, by the way, because I haven't played Glover before, so...
After
Yeah.
watching Jarrett's playthrough,
Wait,
I'm
can
looking
I-
forward to that incredibly as well. So
Can I
Yeah, you
interject
clever.
a joke here?
What?
Lester likes Cogs.
touch of medicine.
Shut up! That's Atlas, not me. Why are you even bringing it up here?
Wait, I didn't hear it. I accidentally talked over one. What
I
did you say?
Good.
I said Lester likes Cogs. 'Cause
Okay, thank God you said that.
I said Cogs.
That's
do
not
you
what came
think
through
I
the
said?
first time, you know.
Oh, well, grammatical structure errors. How we love them so.
I said Cogs. Not what you think I said.
I'm not saying a word.
He died said the chicken animal.
Whoa.
That's the way I'm gonna put it. How about that?
Lester, you dirty-minded.
Well, I picked it in my Portal 2 playthrough with Jared, but
That's
that's
true.
because it was the best animal on the list.
All the nice things I thought about you have just gone and...
It's the best
died in
animal on the
fire.
list! Okay, spoiler to a future playthrough. Matt picks the elephant. I'm sorry, I don't want to hear your farts, buddy.
Okay, the title of this episode is now going to end up being Elephant Noise.
Elephant noises.
Validity to the actual game? None.
I think it's more cogs and elephants, but okay.
Okay.
Cogs and elephants. Nah. We're almost at the end.
Oh, goody, my
Almost there.
Mario Galaxy disc has finished ripping to my... Great.
Doing, doing, doing. Whee!
So
Oh
much
wait,
bouncing.
oh wait, I forgot. There's no boss. Oh no, this was.
Yeah,
Act
there's a boss in Act
Yeah.
3.
Crap.
That's why it takes
forgot
time,
this
remember?
was only Act 2, not Act 3.
Why was the boss bad? I didn't.
No,
think the
just this zone takes forever.
Yeah, for like a three
No.
for a 3 zone, I mean 3 act zone, each zone does drag out like longer than it should be, or act, my bad, but whatever.
It really does.
And that's the thing. Keep in mind that stages were cut.
Freaking crab!
At least six? At least 5 stages were cut from Sonic 2. If every stage that had been planned had been put into this game, it would have been as long as Sonic 3 and Knuckles, probably.
And then if I
I'm
need to
pretty
be
sure
released
it'd be
twice,
better,
break
actually,
it up.
but
I wonder, hold on a second, I wonder if there's a ROM hack that's like Sonic 2 complete with
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that's-
called
that's
Sonic's
what
long
Sonic-
version.
That's what Sonic Long version is meant to be, but that rock zone that you mentioned before, that's not in it.
I was
but
about to say, some of the zones I had planned aren't in it, but that's because some of them weren't complete enough to put in it, so...
I
no-
actually
Just
happen
wait
to
for
have
the
a ROM of Sonic 3 complete on my computer, and I was wondering if I should probably like LP that or not, just kind of be
Well,
like
I
Many
would,
consider it
but
to
like...
be the,
it's-
many consider it to be the genuine best version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles that there is. So
Yeah,
if you feel like doing a Sonic 3 and Knuckles LP,
Here's
I
the
guess
thing
what?
about the Sonic 3 complete. I'm gonna be using it myself when I come back to my Sonic 3 Knuckles playthrough, but as an easy Tails run, just so I don't have to play as Tails for that long. Sonic 3 complete does have a lot of noticeable differences between that and 3 and Knuckles, so it's really
so-
by personal preference. If you prefer more of a lock-on, go ahead and do that. But if you prefer more of the bug fixes and updates,
Ah!
try 3 and Knuckles.
Oh,
You did
that
that on
room
purpose,
is
did you?
kind of retarded.
Well, yeah, at least I got the checkpoint. That was me just kind of hesitating and being a little too risky.
So it's like they wanted you to die in this room.
still
because they got
nowhere as annoying as Magic Man stage and Mega Man and Bass. I'll say that much.
Well, obviously, that game's just
Oh, yeah.
hard as all hell.
Oh god, the
That
cogs,
kind
the
of-
cogs, the cogs, the cogs, the cogs.
Were you like stuck between them, like where
Yep.
they were supposed to squish
Yeah.
you?
That actually, the one thing I noticed about this, the cogs never squish you. I never got squished by those things once. They just push
Meanwhile,
it
in
through.
Sonic 4,
I was about to say, meanwhile in Sonic 4, they'll squish you.
Squishing! Oh
They
god, the crab.
squished me in Sonic 4, ruined forever! No, but I can picture people complaining about stupid things like that, so.
Green
Oh my
eyes.
god. Green eyes. Green eyes, no
elevator
possibility.
section is like the absolute worst.
This is the best time to have Super Sonic and Tails.
or Spin Dash. Spin Dashing makes this much quicker.
Yeah, Spin Dash does, but I usually just run it.
Well, you know, okay, one thing that bugs the crap out of me is Sonic fanboys.
Should have put elevator music here.
No, I mean like
I know what you meant, but still, I should have put elevator music here.
Oh, I thought I just killed the crowd with that comment.
Nah,
Well, you know, like the people that like I want to say, oh god, you died. Anyway, like I don't want to.
Yeah, even past Lester's just wanted to go ahead
Mr.
and finish this stage and get it out of the way.
But
Actually,
like
that's
those
very true.
people that do in fact complain about they're revamping classic games, but it's not with classic Sonic, and people are like, this isn't the original.
Does it really matter?
No,
Yes.
You really have to
exactly.
complain
Or the
about
people
that.
who complain that, or the people who complain about Sonic Generations because it wasn't all classic stages. What?
Yeah. If you want a
Seriously.
classic game, go play the classic games. I'm sorry, but that's not what they're trying to do nowadays. They're
boss-
just trying to make homage to the older.
That's why I hate when people go overly nostalgic over games, because they go to future games and they pick over the stupidest things, and that's why I'm not highly nostalgic over every single little game.
I mean, that's fine to be nostalgic. I'm
I mean,
nostalgic with a lot of games, but you
one-
can't just like compare it to the new games and say, oh, the older games were better and they should have every single aspect in the new games, because that's not where they're
I
going
mean,
for. They're going
if
for
you
change.
think if you think about it, like people didn't complain about this when New Super Mario Bros. Wii came out, or New Super Mario Bros. Came out.
And then new Super Mario Bros. Wii comes
But now
out,
that
like,
there's-
the same
But now that there's
thing.
pretty much going to be 4 of them, yes, they are.
Yeah, all
Well,
the same
okay, you know what I mean.
thing.
They didn't say, "Oh, it's a classic Mario that's 8-bit." They didn't do that stuff. The Mario fanboys didn't do that.
Yeah, but a lot of them
Mega
complain
Man
it wasn't
had-
as good as the
Mega Man had
classics when they
8-bit,
played
I
the
get my
original.
Mario have 8-bit.
A lot of them actually
Meanwhile, we just
complain-
finished Metropolis Zone.
Oh yeah, but a lot of the Mario fans actually complained that New Super Mario Bros. Was terrible, and they just went back to play the new one, making Nintendo even more money. Yeah,
Okay,
that's a complaint.
I'll go over my opinions over that in the next episode because I'm
Can we not? Because we literally did not talk about this game at all.
Sonic 2. That's what it
Okay,
is.
fine. I'll wait. I guess I'll have to wait for another playthrough then.
Wait for the new Super Mario Brothers playthrough whenever that happens.